Hello, Marcus Lim here with Void Rivals, the hardcover deluxe edition, book 1, and this collects all 12 issues of the first year. Okay, so that's like two story arcs, arc 1, arc 2. So it says EU at the bottom, so Energon Universe, right? And yes, so Energon Universe, that's the shared universe connected to Transformers and G.I. Joe. So this pretty much gives it away, right? This is part of the Energon Universe. But at the time it was released, issue 1, right, no one had any idea that that was the case. So that was a pleasant surprise. In any case, here you have, it says pilot Darak and Zertonia, okay, the two main characters that we'll get to. Blah blah blah, Secret Ring. And at the bottom here, a little bit small, but it does say, it does say collect 1 to 12. And also material from Energon Universe Special 2024. So let me show you all those 12 issues. So I happen to have all of them, starting from the issue 1. Which I believe went through, I guess, 10 printings already, right? So popular. So that's issue 1, first printing. And then 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, alright, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, all 12 issues. And it says also includes some material from the Free Comic Book Day Energon Universe 2024 special. Okay, so all these issues collected here. Alright, but before I get into the book, just want to point out that this cover here, this is the standard cover, okay, which features Darak from Agorria. The counterpart is this one, right? So this is the direct market cover with Solila from Zertonia, right? So the main characters, Darak and Solila, and yeah, you can tell, orange and green. But aside from the color and obviously the different characters, the book's exactly the same, right? So aside from, you see, yeah, right, the colors, orangey, red, this is blue, green. But, other than that, right, everything else is the same. It does say direct market exclusive for the for this one. So this is only available in, I guess, like comic book shops, where this one is the standard one. Yeah, so just wanted to point that out, okay? But yeah, we'll just get into this one here. Just unwrap this. Okay, and there's no dust jacket or anything like that, right? It's just the cover printed directly. It's kind of nice, silver embossed. Okay. All right, Void Rivals. Chapter 1. Okay, so the premise is Solila and Darak, right? Both crash land on this planet, and they are, bitter enemies at first, as such stories go. But obviously, they have to kind of work together to survive. And now, as I mentioned, what is actually really cool that we didn't know, because they never announced it, was when we first saw an Autobot, right, a Transformer. And that's when we realized that Void Rivals is actually part of the Energon universe, and it's very cool. No one knew. That's Solila, that's Darak, okay, and they realized that they're actually the same, right? So why have they been fighting for generations and generations? By the way, they're from Agorria and Zertonia, right? They are two halves of the Secret Ring. So that's where they're from. But back to the whole Transformers thing, right? That was actually very, very cool back when it was first reviewed, because this sort of kickstarts the whole Energon universe that also now includes Transformers as well as G.I. Joe, right? So, however, that doesn't mean that you need to have read the other two titles, right? Like Shockwave. Although, with such stories set in a shared universe, it's always very cool to see how everything's connected. That is Dulin, right? Darak's dad, and that's Premier Zalilak, I think, from Zertonia. And they're sort of like kind of like puppet masters, right? They want to prevent unification because something about preventing the rise of Goliath or something. Not sure, but something bad will happen if the two races unite, and that's why they are doing everything they can to prevent these two from uniting. Yeah, in any case, as we get to the end of the first arc, which is like the first 6 issues, we see that the two of them have escaped into the wasteland, and so they're saying they need to unleash Proximus, right, to pursue them. And that's where the fun happens. That's Proximus reborn, right? That's Proximus, and he is just relentless in his pursuit of the two of them, of Darak and Solila, right? But what is really cool is when what's his name, the Autobot, yeah, Springer, right, when he steps in to help out and to fight Proximus, and the battle is just nuts, right? You've got this giant Autobot fighting a little Proximus, but don't underestimate the size of Proximus, right? He's just doesn't seem to give up or die, right? So I don't think we've seen the last of Proximus. So definitely expect more from him in the future. But the second arc does end with the two of them deciding that it's best for them to part ways, at least for now, right? But then before that happens, they share quite an intimate moment. That's when we see that something seems to awake, right? Not sure what it is, but I'm sure that we will get to know more, like, as the series continues. So here's some extras now, by Robert Kirkman talking about stuff, as well as the artist, the Felici. Right, some character designs, sketches, and here are the covers, right, which I've shown you before. Yeah, from all the issues, all 12 issues, right? So very cool. Right, Energon universe, right? You got Transformers, you got G.I. Joe. Yeah. Yes, that's definitely coming soon, which I'll be getting soon. But yeah, just for fun, I will also wrap this as a bonus. As I mentioned, it's actually all the same stuff, same thing, just a different cover. So, if you prefer this bluish cover, yeah, get this one, but it's only available direct market. But yeah, if I quickly flip through, you'll see that, yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah, everything's the same, extras the same, everything's the same, just different cover. Okay. But in any case, yeah, I'll just put them both side by side. Okay. Void Rivals Book 1. Deluxe edition, the start of the Energon universe, very cool. And yes, there'll definitely be more to come. This collects first 12 issues the first year, but it's still ongoing, right? Well into its second year. So definitely look forward to more. So hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.